occupying the sideline on either half of the field, and the ball is in. Who's going to win this one? It's a breaking ball, fisted forward there by JP and Boca Tanzia, a real physical presence in the centre of the park for Tipperary. Hand pass out the right shoulder, that's from Conor Shanky, of course.
The Waterford defence setting up zonally almost just outside that line.
Oh, it's a beautiful strike of the ball, clean and true, and up goes the orange flag, a 2-pointer free for Billy Tierney. Brendan, that was a lovely big rangy wing forward, and it's straight inside here to the inside line. Can Tipperary get a third point, a second score to go with the 2-pointer? And indeed they can. Great score, and it's the danger man Dahi Hogan. 2-2 against Limerick, 3 against
probably dangerous, but if you look at the Tipperary full back line, they've been attacked 3 or 4 times. They've got the ball first, they've got it clear, and you mentioned a while ago Charlie King involved in that play 3 times. First
player just out of minor, the Bricky player tries to swing this over the bar, just comes off the top of the crossbar, 45 yards out. Nice kick from Paddy McCarthy. That should be a flag, a white, it should be the orange flag. The umpire went from the white flag. He thought he was going to put me wrong there, so a 2-pointer for Paddy McCarthy. Cards given. I can just see the linesman having words with the Bonish store here. We'll go back to the play though, and Dahi Hogan has knocked over his third score. You mentioned in pre-game, he's a name that will be coming up time. Jamie O'Keefe in turn laid it off to Emmett Bonner, and Tipperary working the ball through the hands here. It's with Paddy O'Keefe. He's come forward 20 yards back to Bonner. Lovely interplay, 1, 2, 3, 4 between those players. Back again for O'Keefe. This will be a brilliant score if it goes over the bar. What a team score that is. Up come Emmett Bonner, Paddy O'Keefe, brilliant score. You won't see a better score in Gaelic football. That's a Ben Carey, lovely hand pass into space. The slippery surface just takes it away from Paddy O'Keefe, who had that raking score. He's got Carey outside him once again. The Atherlow man, little bit of a 1-2 there with the Moyle Rovers players outside of the boot. Oh, glorious score. Maurice Fitzgerald did it in Semple Stadium off the outside of the boot against Dublin, I'm going to say many years ago, but that's a quality score from Paddy O'Keefe. You could see him just angle his body, just lean back. Will he just try and sweep it over the bar? Paddy McCarthy taking the ones that are favourable for the right-footed kicker. Here's Brennan, takes his time. Lovely kicking style, keeps it nice and low through the wind. 8-5, good score. And I must say, after the opening 5 or 10 minutes, I think it's drifting in field, broken down there by the man who's having a magical couple of moments. That's Butler. Lovely run off the shoulder. It's King, so good with the hands. Can he get it back? He can't. Paddy O'Keefe, I think it is again, number 14. He's after getting a couple of magnificent scores, Paddy O'Keefe.
Combining here, really good score. We're at a 7-point game, Shane. We're on half-time.
A lot of those Tipperary scores coming from our right hand side, just underneath the stand here on the near side. And there is the half-time whistle here in Clonmel. 12-5, but maybe 7 or 8 minutes ago, Brendan, we were talking about how Waterford were just staying in this game and they'd be happy to go in at half-time. I think they were 3 points down when we were having that conversation, but just quick as a flash, Tipperary have just turned that screw and we're suddenly to alongside the Rebels and the Kingdom in the Munster Under-20 Football Championship. In Boca Tanzia gets up high, knocks down to Ben Carey. Big hit there from a Waterford substitute number 6. Tipperary attack here in the second half. Kick pass outside here to the danger man Dahi Hogan. 3 points in that first half. Thinks about the left. Will he slide it over the bar? Paddy McCarthy on one side, Dahi Hogan on the other side. Just left it down onto the left boot. That is a beautiful score. That's Darragh O'Connor. This time he tries to lay it off inside. We talked about them not getting the ball inside. This time they have it inside and they've got it to the man they want to have it. And Dahi Hogan is having a super display here in Clonmel. Clare here, Clare 15, Limerick 8. If anybody knows anybody about football here in Munster, you can be sure there's a breeze blowing. Milltown Malbay, long ball out by Robbie McGrath. Up one-handed style goes the big midfielder Darragh O'Connor, takes it down, and here's the flying JP and Boca Tanzia, lays it inside to Paddy O'Keefe. What a sweeping move! Oh, what a goal! What a goal for Tipperary! Textbook stuff from the Premier County, taken down the midfield by Darragh O'Connor. JP and Boca Tanzia, the first time we've seen him in full flight. Brilliant. He stamped his mark on this second half so far.
That passage of play a while ago where the ball dropped into Robbie McGrath's hand, handled it really well.
Hogan gets it off to another impressive player. Dylan Cotter looks like he might have lost it. Paddy McCarthy's back inside his own 40-yard arc, trying to defend. Massive strength there from Franey. Just barrels his way through, and a nod from the umpire to his compatriot. A great score there from Franey. Players in the old set of new rules, we'll call them. The new rules will come into play in the next round of games in the Under-20 Championship, and that's why Tipperary have only 2 players up. Simon Burns plays in, breaks down a Waterford player. Mackett has it, shoots, it'll creep into the goal, slow motion almost from Dearman Mackell. A snapshot from the Balnacourt.
Yeah, we mentioned about it earlier on. It boiled over a little bit onto the sideline, but I tell you,
Freeney on the attack here. Can he get a second score? The big rangy player has come in and he's made a difference. That's a second score for Liam Freeney, just like his brother Mihal. A fantastic performance.
The game here, as you said, it's starting to peter out at this stage. Tipperary's hunger is really good all over the stage, but a couple of kicks there towards the end of the game. Maybe it'll give him a bit of food for thought and training during the week.
Lovely quick ball from Carey inside the Paddy O'Keefe, and he buries it in the back of the net. That was coming. The last few kickouts lost by Waterford. Scoreboard, yes, Tipperary have been better, but slightly flattering perhaps. Waterford were in this game for long stages. Just Tipperary have drifted away in the latter stages of that second half.
Yeah, a little bit unfair on Waterford. You're looking at the final score here, 2-17 to 1-7. You're dead right. Tipperary the better team.